Have busy schedules. Wish we had more time to spare. Want you around me like air. Can't get my feelings involved. And then you not.
I'm helping people, bitch.
Was there. Show me you care. I wanna keep you around. People like us are so rare. So rare. So rare. So rare. So rare. I wanna keep you around. People like us are so rare. So rare. So rare. So rare.
What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's damn YouTube, it's your girl, the goddess, and I'm back, ooh, with another one, yeah.
Go girl.
Alright y'all, so today's video is going to be about spiritual narcissists. I'm talking about, you know what? Before we get into that, like, comment, subscribe, and share. You heard me? You are more than welcome to think that anything I say on this channel is a bunch of tomfoolery. You are more than welcome to think that anything I say is crazy, or that I am crazy and that may need psychiatric help. You are more than welcome to disagree with anything I say on this channel, because why? What you think is valid in your world. Let me repeat that. What you think is valid in your world, okay? So if you think Bigfoot and Sasquatch is real, it's the channel for you. If you think fairies and mermaids exist, it's the channel for you. If you think aliens are real, it's the channel for you. This channel is about freedom of thought. Think how you want to think. I'm not here to persuade you to believe what I believe. I'm just here to provoke some thoughts and express myself. And feel free to do the same, because that's what I'm doing. I'm here to shake some shit up. Stir some shit up, okay? Alright, now let's get into the video. Alright, spiritual narcissists, okay? I'm talking about people who dibble and dabble in the occult, magic, and voodoo, and things like that, spiritual things like that, but are narcissists at the same time, okay? Well, at least they display narcissistic behavior, some narcissistic behavior, I guess. So a few things that I looked up about narcissism was that things that they do to keep attention on them, things that they do to the type of behavior that they would display to keep the attention on them, to manipulate, would be things like being, playing the hero, trying to play nice, trying to play like, oh, I'm this nice person, I'm doing this for you, but be causing chaos and be causing drama on the low when they don't feel like the attention is on them anymore. So when they feel like the attention is letting up off of them, they start to create chaos. Then once they create that chaos and then all of that comes back on them, then they play the victim as a manipulation tactic. So, story time. So I was living with some family members, a mother and a daughter, right? And so I called, this was before I moved to Houston, I called this family member, and I asked her, hey, can I come live with you? Because I want to, I'm trying to move out there to Houston, and, I wonder if I can stay with you until I find a job and get my own spot, right? And she was like, of course you can. Of course you can. So now look, before I get into that, this woman lives a double life. Now I didn't even notice until I started going through my stuff, right? Through spiritual warfare, trying to fight off attacks that she's been sending me. So I did not know that this woman was a freaking witch. I had no idea that this woman even knew anything about voodoo and about occult magic and things like that, right? So this woman in New Orleans, she goes to New Orleans, and she goes to I don't know if she calling them or if she going there, and then she'll be And then she'll travel to like these islands like St. Lucia and things like that, and she'll be out there getting root work, trying to get root work done on people, right? So this woman, I didn't even know this woman was doing this on me since I was a child. This woman been putting stuff on me since I was a kid, right? And you know, she's getting readings on me, and she's seeing and she's finding out the stuff that I'm supposed to be doing, that I'm destined to do in life, and she wanted to take it from me. So I remember when in like 2014, maybe 2012, 13, 14, when YouTube covers was the way to get discovered, right? To sing. And I remember I was like, yeah, you know, I'm putting out my YouTube covers, this gonna get me discovered, right? So right around that time, after I put out my first cover, I remember posting it to my Facebook page, which she was a friend on that page, right? One of my friends. She liked it. I remember her liking it, right? I was like, oh, so-and-so liked my video, right? Right after that is when I started to have throat problems. I remember it was just one day, I just felt like this, just out of nowhere, like this, something just, I don't even know how to explain it. Some shit just like swell, like my throat. It felt like my throat was being swollen, like was slowly swelling, and I could barely breathe. I couldn't swallow. I couldn't, and I couldn't sing. And I didn't find out till way later that this woman, that the reason why I was having those throat problems is because she attacked my throat chakra. She did magic to attack my throat chakra to stop me from singing. All right, so now I get to Houston and start living with her, right? Now I get there, and a daughter who is my age is not in a good position. She don't have no car, but I got a car. So I'm in a better position than she is. And once I got the job, again, she got me, you know, she helped me get a job. Again, being the hero, acting like the hero, acting like she doing something good for me, while on the low, getting root work done on me, attacking my throat chakra, attacking, just spiritually attacking me so that I wouldn't progress, right? So that I wouldn't progress in whatever it is that she found that I was supposed to be doing. So, boom, her daughter doesn't have a car. And because of the way that, you know, us growing up, she was the only child. And because of the way she looked, she was so used to getting a lot of attention. People, you know, falling all over her and like giving her attention, and people just running behind her and just making her feel like she was just God's gift to earth, and feeling and she just, you know, she's so used to being like the one that's the one that's above or having all of this attention, right? And so now when she's feeling like she's not that, and she feels like somebody is doing better than her or above her or one-upping her, now she got to try to do something to make herself feel important. So when I would go places by myself and leave her at home because she has no car, she would talk and make up stories and make up lies and things like that about me, talking to other family members. This girl would even go to my friends and talk shit about me to my friends to try to make them see me in a negative light, because she left me at home, man. She know I ain't got no car. She gonna leave me at home, and she know, you know what I'm saying? Just like not thinking about nobody else but herself. It's like you ain't never thought about, hey, that's that girl's car. You know, that's her car. She can kind of go wherever she wants to go. She can have a break. She can do what she want to do, go somewhere with her own friends and things like that. No, it was all about me. It was me. I ain't got a car, so you can't go nowhere by yourself. You can't do nothing by yourself because I don't have a car, right? So let me demean and diminish this girl's character so damn bad, to the point where I have everybody looking at her crazy, to the point where I have and have her look crazy, and have me looking like the victim, me looking like the better person, me looking like the good girl, right? So I'm gonna make up all this stuff. She a witch, she a devil worshiper, she this and she that, and she this and she that. She lying about where she going. She ain't go there, she ain't do that, she ain't do that, she ain't do that. She this and she that. She went up to one of my friends and told one of my friends that I was copying her. She jocking you, she jocking you, she jocking you.
I know what you're thinking. And yes, that was the word she chose. In 2019, that was the word she chose to use. Yes.
She doing this, she doing that, she doing this, she doing that. Trying to be like you. Girl, what? And so she did all of that to make herself feel more important, make herself feel like the victim. Look like the victim, right? So look, boom. I move out, I'm in my own apartment, and like I said, this mama, none of us know that this mama is on some sneaky ass shit, on some voodoo shit on the low, right? So she goes, because of all of this was over the car, she goes and gets some root work done on my car to make me lose my car. So I get into a car accident and total my car. And I'm like, what the and I still to this day don't even understand that accident. I still don't even, I'm like, how did that happen? Like, I could have swore to God, like, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, she gets the root work done on my car, right, to make me lose my car. Then look, trying to act like the hero again, trying to act like she doing something nice for me, and calls me and calls my mama and say, she okay? Is Ari okay? Cause I can do this, and I got this, and I can do that for her, and I know this person, I know that person. If she need this and need that. So in their plot to put me in a bad position, or put me in the same position as them, not only did it not work, well, she didn't think it through she didn't think it through. What she should have realized is that my mama got money. And so does my godfather, which are the two people that helped me get a new car. So not only did her plans backfire, but I got a brand new car. A brand new car. Then, when her daughter finally gets a car, she totals that bitch. Hit them return to senders on that ass. So that's why y'all gotta, look, I'm telling you, the spiritual stuff is real now. The spiritual stuff is real. All I did was play the return to sender frequency on YouTube. As soon as she got a car, that girl didn't have that car for a month, and it totaled it. Totaled it. Okay? So, boom. Now, the two most recent things that the mother has done to me, been going to pay for to get root work done on me, was trying to make me gain weight, because she don't want me to have high self-esteem. She want me to feel bad about myself. She don't want me to feel good about myself. She don't want me to be happy. She don't want none of that. She want me to feel bad about myself. She want me to be curled up in a fetal position and just feeling bad and just feeling empty and wanting to kill myself. So she gets all this work done on me to stop me. She gets this root work done on me to stop me. She already blocked my throat chakra. She already, so I had problems with my throat. Mucus dried up, as like feeling like I got mucus in my throat, and feeling like I can't swallow, and I go to the doctor and can't nobody help me. Nothing's helping me, things like that. I have these stomach pains, these bloated pains. So the solar plexus, so she attacked my solar plexus. So attacked my throat chakra and my solar plexus. So the solar plexus is linked to your gut. When your gut is not right, when you got a blockage in your gut chakra, your digestion is off, you have bloat, you have all of these things going wrong with your gut So now I'm bloated. I have stomach pains. I'm feeling bloated. I didn't know what to do. So now, so she attacked, you know, she's doing all these things to attack me. So then when I find all of this stuff out and I start returning that stuff to sender, now she's mad. Now they want to play the victim. She's accusing me. So when I found out about it, returned it to sender and then exposed it, she wants to call my mama saying that I'm accusing her of this and that. I'm accusing her of this and that. She's accusing me of doing this and that. And it's just like, cause you are. You are. The first thing they do, they play the crazy card, because they know that most people don't really believe in that. They don't know that it's real, or they believe in that. So the first thing they do is try to call you crazy. She's sick. She got something wrong with her. She mentally ill. She mentally ill. When it's really her that's doing all of. So now she's trying to play the victim. But she calling my mama, telling her like acting like acting like I'm accusing her of something when she's on the low paying voodoo practitioners. So if y'all been seeing, so the reason why my weight has been fluctuating up and down, y'all see the most of the chunkiness that was in my stomach was because of bloat. The up and down weight gain is because of solar plexus issues. And now that I'm clearing all of that stuff off of me, y'all see that I'm losing weight, that my stomach is smaller and things like that. So anyways, she caused all this chaos, and now that shit turning back on her, because now she getting into car accidents. Now she's having anxiety, depression, and feeling bad about herself, and feeling suicidal, and not progressing, and having money issues. Her daughter having money issues and things like that, and probably still don't have a car. And I don't know what's going on in her life, but all of that stuff is reversing back onto them. And now they want to play, and then the stuff turns back onto them, and then they play the victim. So it's out here. Look, spiritual narcissists is out here. They're out here, okay? And I'm telling you right now, they do shit on the low. It's always the people that you would never expect. It's always the family member that you closest to. It's just a family member. It's always the family member. It's always the best friend. I had a girl that I was friends with, since 8th grade. She met another girl and became close to this other girl who do that shit on the low. And she did magic to separate us, to stop our friendship, because she was jealous of our friendship. Yeah, like it's like that. It's like that. They do this kind of stuff. That's why I be trying to, and that's why I make these videos, because spiritual attacks and spiritual warfare is real. And you might feel certain feelings and feel certain ways, and you accept them. You may accept them as your own. Things may be happening to you, and you may accept it as, you know, you having a problem, or something's wrong with you, or you just not meant to do something when really you are, and people are just trying to make you feel like you're not. This is real. Spiritual warfare is real. I done watched it with my own eyes. I done seen it with my own eyes play out in my own life. All right, so don't be a hoe. Don't be a hoe. Matter of fact, I got one more story. So this dude who was very, very popular on YouTube, he had this baby mother. His baby mother was very, very, very dark and manipulative. Very much so a narcissist. She was very much so doing root work, getting root work done on him, and doing magic to bind him, to get his money, to make him give her his money. She was only with this man for his clout and money. She wanted to be famous, and she wanted to just be taken care of. So she did.
And not to mention, she presented herself as a nice, modest girl.
Magic to make him do all of those things, right? Put a period blood in his food, cooking his food. Look, he thinking he got this great wife that's cooking his food, cooking for him and all of that, and she putting a period blood in it. She was the type of woman that agreed to polygamy, and then terrorize the other women, put magic on the other women to get rid of them, so that she can continue to be the only one to get get taken care of and get the money and get all of this, right? So any woman that man was interested in, she would do magic to separate them. So that man was interested in he was interested in me. She did all kind of conflict magic, conflict spells, and I'm like, why is this man treat me like this? Like, why is he doing this? So I get confirmation. He would just be so mean and so nasty and say all kind of negative things about me and to me. And so I get confirmation that the baby mama is doing conflict magic to separate us, or to keep us, because we wasn't together or nothing, but like she knew that he was attracted to me, that she knew that he liked me. So then she does the conflict magic. So you know what I do? I play my return to sender frequency, and kid you not, the next day they are wilding on each other. So not only do it reverse back, when it reverses back 10 times fold. So play the return to sender. That's all I did, was play that frequency overnight, while I slept, and they was going off on each other. She went in, she was destroying his stuff and breaking his stuff in his house, and then he beat her ass, whooped her ass, and dragged her out the house. And so now that she's getting it back, she wants to cry and act like a victim, and she gets on social media and says, she did this to me, he did this to me, he did that to me. Like, feel sorry for me, feel bad for me, even though I went in here and did conflict magic between him and somebody else, and tried to create conflict. And even though I came in here and broke all his stuff up and vandalized his property and threw stuff at him and stuff like that, but feel bad for me, because he put his hands on me. You're not supposed to put your hands on me. Y'all, it's real out here. But that's my last story. I'm telling y'all, I watched this stuff happen with my own eyes. I seen it with my own eyes, seen it play out in my own life. You heard me? And this stuff is real. So spiritual narcissists, watch out for spiritual narcissists, okay? And it's always the ones that you never expect. It's always the ones that you never expect. All right, y'all have a good one.
And remember, don't be a hoe.